everyone, Dirtbag Minimal here. My name's Karina, and sun is in my eyes. So today I'm officially starting my build. I just got all of my stuff delivered here. Not all of it, but as much as I could anticipate needing after doing all the calculations. So right behind me I actually have laid out this old piece of Tyvek house siding, moisture barrier wrap that I'm going to put on the trailer before I put the subfloor in. I just spent some time leveling it. And yep, so here we go. Right here I'm measuring the house wrap to put onto my subfloor before I start building the walls or putting any wood on top. I'm not quite sure if this is a necessary step, but I felt like any kind of moisture prevention would be good. Here I started laying out my walls, which was really exciting. This is my most favorite part of the whole tiny house build, and it's just like a big puzzle to me. So it was really helpful for me to have all my calculations drawn out on paper, and I'm just using pen and paper and Pythagorean theorem, just math, to do this. I'm not doing this in SketchUp at all or any kind of program, and that's just how I work. I'm pretty analog and I like to do things the old school way, and so that's what I did here, and kind of measured and looked at things and thought about things and saw how to move forward. So I'm doing one long wall there and then the next long wall next to it, and then my plan was to lay all these out and then get ready, have some friends help, and lift them all into place. I'm also using 2x3s right here instead of 2x4s, which I had mentioned earlier, but that was just one thing I wanted to do to cut weight off my build, because this was really important that I could get this as lightweight as possible for the trailer that I'm building on. And usually you build with 2x4 studs, which are the long pieces of wood that you see that I'm using to build the walls right now. And the tiny house that I currently live in, I use that. But this was a whole new beast and a whole new challenge, which I really was excited to try. And I still kept things on 16 on center, which means they're from center to center on each stud, they're 16 inches apart, and that is to code. And the reason that is when you buy materials, for example, a sheet of plywood, they're usually 4 feet by 8 feet long, and so that works out when you're laying things out and when you're building with the materials that they line up. So as you can see behind me, I've been framing, and I almost have 2 walls done, the long ones, the difficult ones. I'm just finishing up the second one. I found a window just lying around here at the barn, and it's really old, but I needed a second window for the bedroom, I felt like, and so I'm just gonna fix it up and use it. I've been really trying to do that with a lot of stuff here with this build, is because it's built on an old camper trailer. It's already sort of, set itself up for being kind of like a DIY use, and I kind of wanted that for this build instead of with my tiny house. It was so, well, I tried to be super exact and everything, and this I'm a little bit more explorative, adventurous perhaps, although I think I was with the last one. But anyway, as you can see, my nose is sunburnt. I put on sunscreen, but this is one of the first warmest days, and I've been out here for like 6 hours. So yeah, let's hope I get these babies fully completed today. Yay. Next is framing and putting them up. So yeah, I'm really excited. So here I have some friends, and we are finally putting up the walls. It's probably one of the most exciting moments when this happens, because all this work and all this planning, and then suddenly there's this three-dimensional structure that you could walk into out of your brain.
Tying my shoe.